I'm such a huge fan of the Rocky films, so it's great to be talking to you right now.
Thanks, man.
I so wish I could have seen this, but we're 6 weeks out. There's no print yet for us available to see. A lot of fans are referring to this as Rocky 7. Why isn't this Rocky 7?
Why isn't it Rocky 7? Because the story's being told through a different pair of eyes. I think you have a lot of familiar characters from the Rocky franchise that those hardcore fans are going to definitely pick up on, the little breadcrumbs, little Easter eggs, a couple of homages that you're like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. But it's definitely you know, Rocky's kind of traded places with Mickey, and I think it's a different take on it. And Adonis is you get to follow this fighter through his journey.
These movies meant so much to me growing up. Did you watch them growing up?
I did. I didn't even watch them in order because obviously, I mean, I'm not, you know, plus 40. So I didn't get the opportunity to watch the first one, but I fell in love with them, you know, over time, and I had to binge watch them again right before I started filming just to kind of just to soak it up, you know, just soak up the essence of what Rocky was. But also, I wanted a fresh take because Adonis never knew who his father was. You know, he didn't get a chance to meet Apollo, but he always hears about him. So it was kind of cool for me to always hear about this world and these characters and not really know that much about them. Sure. You know, so it was a cool take for me. How
important was it for you to model your character after Carl Weathers, you know, Apollo in the first four?
Don't take this the wrong way, but not that important because we really wanted Adonis to not really have a style. You know, we wanted him to really. That's what he needs. He needs that refinement. He's been self-taught. So that's one of the cool things about Adonis is we took a little bit of Timothy Bradley. That was a fighter that we kind of looked at. You know, Sweet Pea Parnell was an older fighter that I kind of liked his style or whatnot. And you know, Rocky gave Sly gave his. Call Sly Rocky all the time. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
He gave his tidbit of information, and then we kind of molded this fighter into something different. And I think that was the cool thing. But then you see little moments and flashes of his dad, which is kind of cool too.
Sylvester Stallone said that he's just an actor in this movie, a little bit of producing as well. How much did he have a say on the scope of the movie?
Scope of the film? I mean, I think it's Sly, so he always has a say in something. But I think for him, this one, he took a step back and really allowed, you know, Ryan to put his fingerprints all over it because he had the vision, he had the focus, he had the drive, and you know, myself, we were very collaborative and very involved. So I think for him, first time for him really stepping back and allowing to just be an actor, and he brought a performance that I haven't seen from him in a long time.
I feel like I'm sitting across from an athlete right now. Like you still have the size on you.
Yeah, a little bit. I tried to keep it. I'm not that. You know what I'm saying?
You're not,
I'm not.
It looks
that.
like it.
Yeah, but it's Photoshop. No, but I tried to keep it. Honestly, once you get over the hill, you know, and you did 10, 11 months of training, you don't want to go back because you know how hard it was to get there. So I want to stay a month or two out.
But aren't you like, oh, I just want to eat a pizza?
No, this is true. But then I found out you can't eat that pizza as long as you have like maybe 3 or 4 other meals that's super clean. You can have that cheat meal, and I think that's the misconception sometimes of diets and being healthy, that you can eat what you want just within moderation.
Rocky imparts so much wisdom over the first 6 films. What have you taken personally, you know, the words of wisdom from Rocky Balboa that you apply, you know, in your daily life?
I mean, I think, you know, from Rocky and Sly, who's always so giving with information.
Love that you call him Sly.
Sly. I mean, sometimes I call him Unc. If I'm around him, I call him Unc or like OG. Like, you know, it's depending on the setting. If he's around, I definitely call him that. We became really close. But he's always giving me advice. I mean, honestly, just to take it one day at a time. You know, a lot's gonna happen. You know, a lot's gonna change like really fast. This is just outside of the ring. You know, behind just life stuff. You know, he kind of gave me some advice. But as far as acting's concerned, you know, just to feel it, being in the moment, and boxing wise, he knows movie fighting better than anybody. So to over exaggerate, to sell, even though it may feel unnatural, this is how you got to do to really make it, you know, sell on camera. So that was super important and crucial. So we looked to him and leaned on him a lot for that type of advice when we were shooting the boxing scenes.
You mentioned it in the film. Since you're Apollo's son, who won that fight at the end of Rocky 3?
Oh, I can't tell you.
Come on!
I can't tell you.
You seem to know so much about it.
Yeah, I can't tell you. I think you know. I think you guys would want to see the movie and experience it for the first time, man. I think it's something special. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Man, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, great to see you.
I can see you too,
Thanks,
man. Yes, sir.